Who are the female archangels? Before we get to know the female archangels, the Archaea, it's useful to understand their background. When we come to realise that we've only had access to half-truths of our history, the realms of possibility widen endlessly. The barriers once held us down are now being lifted as wisdom and truths return to the people of Earth. Our eyes are truly awakening to the wonder of what we might be capable of achieving. The fact that the feminine natured angels were obscured in our past but are now growing in people's awareness holds great promise. There's everything to be gained from reaching our full potential when we remember who we really are, an eternal soul who sprang from the androgynous heart of creation. As old paradigm shift at rapid speed, we're blessed to be guided and protected on this amazing journey into the unknown. Fumbling around in the dark can become a thing of the past. The light will show us the way. The question is, will we allow ourselves to be carried on the wings of the angels? The human programming. Have you ever noticed that the major archangels have masculine names? Almost everyone has heard of Saint Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. But how about Faith, Charity, or Christine? It's no coincidence that so little is known of these majestic beings. Worship of the divine feminine can be traced back to the ancient origins of civilization. This was widespread for millennia before the mother goddess was wiped out of history intentionally. How else would the patriarchy reign if humanity understood the power in unification of masculine and feminine energies? We've been spiritually fragmented by design. Those hungry for power began to divide us on a personal and global scale centuries ago, resulting in us being born into a man's world. The majority of people go about their lives unquestioningly as to why they hold certain beliefs. And why would they? Unless they find themselves to be at rock bottom within a crisis or experiencing a spiritual awakening, which often go hand in hand. Most people simply don't consider looking outside the box. This is because they're brain trained to think that way. When we are born, we are totally open and innocent. Even if we doubted what we were taught, constant repetition of suggestions made up our internal programming, reinforcing inherited beliefs into the subconscious mind. We generally live our lives based on the beliefs of our elders, which is why I call them belies. Just because our grandparents believed something doesn't make it true. We've reached a point in time where the scales of balance must weigh equally. The movement of the cosmos, the grand shift in ages, have heavily influenced our spiritual ascension, literally pushing us into an awakening. As the 2,160-year astrological cycle into Pisces comes to a close, the age of following the leader is out, and becoming our own guru is in. We're destined to be more than just sheep. Guru means dispeller of darkness, and through analysing and healing our psychology, we can repair and heal our souls, reclaiming our energy piece by piece until we achieve wholeness and enlightenment. The angels are helping us with this huge quantum leap into the golden age of Aquarius, the prophesied age of the returned feminine. To make this shift, we must remember and reintegrate the lost ways of the feminine. Indigenous tribes, the Earth Keepers, have always honoured Mother and Father, Goddess equally. It's mainly us in the West who have been robbed of our Divine Mother, her mysteries and her wisdom. After studying numerous man-made religions and coming up short every time, the female archangels provided me with what I'd kept missing all along: the opportunity to retrieve my own wisdom. By learning to trust my intuition and by following angelic guidance, I was able to reclaim my lost feminine power. After searching to know God all of my life, the Archaea brought me to realise that searching for God outside myself was like drinking from a half-filled cup. It was never going to be enough to quench my thirst. Only after reintegrating the feminine ways did I begin to touch the spark of Goddess that lay within me, at which point my cup became completely full, if not overflowing, with alchemized life force, the divine marriage of the soul. The female archangels hold the missing key to what we're seeking. They'll open the doors to all of the magic and the mystery that was purposely hidden from us, because with it, we're so incredibly powerful. The Archaea have helped me to achieve a state of balance by finally finding the middle path in life. Their lessons have served me very well. I've discovered how to heal my life, manifest my dreams, and love myself. More importantly, I've found inner peace, with nothing to search for any longer. I've learnt to surrender to a constant process of slowly unfolding, for there's great joy to be found in the ability to accept all that is. Here, in this space, in the arms of the feminine, is where real transformation takes place. Now it's your time. You deserve to be happy, healthy, and abundant. You can have all this and more. With the lost teachings of the divine feminine, the Archaea will show you how to live purposefully, intentionally, on track with your soul's destiny. They're reaching out, and the time is right. You're ready for this.